On July 29, 2016, 5 o'clock p.m., our internship program officially ended. We say thank you, and we are glad to report to our executive director and to the state of Mississippi, 2 individuals who were not working now have the chance to work because of the summer internship program. I am glad to report that out of the 23 interns, 2 have been offered jobs. They are now Mississippi taxpayers. That's the way to be.
MDRS has literally been a life-changing thing for me. I honestly don't know where I would be without it. With the assistance of my counselor, I was found this internship and given the opportunity of a lifetime. They also have helped me with funding for school and for blindness training. And I actually went to Louisiana Center for the Blind and got training that literally has helped me learn how to be independent in this world as a blind person. So without them, I truly don't know where I would be. I work as a customer service person, so I act as a receptionist. I answer phones, I hand out brochures, talk to visitors, answer any questions they have about the park. I also am a tour guide. We do 2 different tour programs here at Davis Bayou. We have a kayak program, and we have a skiff boat program, and I help lead the tours. And basically what we do in those programs is we tour the bayou, and it's really fun. I don't just work here at Davis Bayou, I also go to West Ship Island, where we have an old Civil War fort called Fort Massachusetts, and some of my most fun days would be going to the island because, you know, it's great. It's like you get paid to go to the beach and you get to tour this amazing fort, and I just love learning about the history behind it and everything, and it's so fun to me. I mean, everything is fun though. I honestly don't think I could tell you what the most fun part is. My major is important in this internship because I've learned how to interact with people, and it gives me good practice for the real world, because if you're going to be doing business, you're definitely going to be doing a lot of interacting with people, so that's great. And my minor being Spanish, well, that makes me useful, because if for some reason we get a volunteer who knows Spanish but doesn't know English very well, I'll be able to communicate.
And it's just been a great experience, been able to learn and observe a lot, working with the counselors here, just being able to see kind of the processes of doing group counseling especially, but also individual sessions, and doing intake assessments, which trying to find out information also so we can better help the clients. And so just getting a wide variety of different counseling techniques and methods, and so getting to see that. And then as the weeks progress, they allowed me to do more and more as I've observed and all, and so that's been really good. And I've been able to do a lot of hands-on stuff, which you can't beat hands-on experience within after really just getting the practical experience of stuff. So I've been really fortunate to have counselors and all the staff and everything just being able to, if they need to ask questions or just any resource and all, they've been great with offering plenty of that, and just really just being here for me as far as intern, and so I feel like I've learned a lot from them. I guess an average day, like start off in the mornings with we call staffing, trying to check in with just see how everything's going and all, like for the clients and with other staff, if there are any concerns that need to be taken care of, and then go from that into usually morning groups, and so that's larger group setting with the clients and all, and just talking with everyone. Some mornings are like more like teaching groups, or they have different types of groups depending on what day it is, that kind of thing, and then just kind of go throughout the day. So the goal is to become a licensed professional counselor, and so this directly relates to it, being able to see counseling and all, being able to observe and learn, having the hands-on experience is a really great environment as well. And
so my whole major is forensic science, so I want to work with the FBI, and so I think working here, it gets me to get into being social. It's when we have a lot of school groups come in, and just to be at the general store and just to see the kids, like, oh my gosh, like they love, like, I never seen that before, and this, and them touring the Ag Museum. For me, I think it's about kids of this generation and the next generation learning about Mississippi, because we have had some bad history and things of that nature. So, you know, getting the word out about our great state is good.
I'm doing everything. We've peeled bark off of logs, we've cut trees down, we've hauled limbs, we've came out here and tried to catch some dragonfly larvae, we've sprayed grass, everything. I'm learning how to work for different bosses, and I've had a couple of bosses during this internship, so it's helped me learn how to work under 2 different people and work under people I don't know. And it's also taught me how to learn new skills and accomplish different tasks in a certain amount of time and be efficient in whatever I'm doing. I went to them probably 6 months ago or so, and Miss Christian started helping me look for a job or an internship, and they found this for me and got me set up with it, and they just been working with me the whole time.
Here at the Natural Science Museum, I am helping children face their fears. Like, one of the fear is falling. I work inside the fear of falling booth, where I strap the kids down to a wall and I adjust the head railing to their height. And after I do adjust the head railing and strap them down, I push this button to make them fall backwards, to help them face the fear of falling down. I love working with MDRS, and yes, they help me get here to show that, to help me show how good I can work with kids and my work habits with the Natural Science Museum, and maybe have an opportunity to work with them permanently.
Well, basically my internship has been really great. I've really enjoyed it here. The staff is very welcoming, and we've done a lot of really neat activities here, and I've learned quite a lot. An average day would be sometimes sitting out at the desk, answering phone calls, or handing out brochures and just answering questions for everybody. Most of the time, that's a typical day. Sometimes we head out to our boathouse, which is behind our building, and we help out with preparing our skiff boats for tours, and sometimes we even do kayaking on Mondays or Saturdays, to where we head out to the water and basically teach people how to use the kayak properly. MDRS has been really helpful. You know, they've been very responsible with the paperwork. They've done everything they could to make sure that we're doing all right in this internship, that we have everything that we need to be able to function, you know, to be able to do our things here at this internship. Especially since my parents work most of the time during the day. You know, one thing that I'm very grateful of is the fact that my counselor was able to take time out of her work time, and her husband as well. They both were very nice to take time out of their work time to actually pick me up at home in the morning and actually take me home to from work after the day is over. So that was something that I'm very grateful of. I would definitely have to say that if there's if there are other people like me out there, people with my disabilities out there, who think that, oh, I won't be able to do something like that because, I have my disabilities and my needs and everything. The only thing I can say is, don't let that stop you. Definitely give it a try, because if I was able to do it, definitely you will be able to do it as well.
Most of them don't talk, so I read to them and I'd help them learn different things like their letters, and some of them don't know sign language, so I teach some of them sign language. And I also do different things like with their sensitivity, because some kids with autism have sensitivity issues, so I also help with that. I love working with Miss Betsy, and Miss Ruth, mainly Miss Ruth, because I get to work with the kids with autism, because that's part of what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I plan to go to Jackson State University and be a speech and language pathology major. It helps me because like I can help different people, and it gives me like early time to learn how to do it before I go to actual class and learn how to do it.
Come in and get the books, sort them out, and start shielding them. Work with them on their shapes, colors, name, and where they from. Like get them to tell me where they from, and things like that. I like to work with kids. I like to help them to be successful in life. Learn from right or wrong, and have a good behavior, like in class, around their parents, when and where not to do it, and things like that.
Well, I basically just walk around and make sure that all the toys around here are picked up, because the exhibits have different toys that the kids can play with, and it's all educational and everything, you know, but there's all different kinds of stuff for the kids to play with, and I just make sure that it's put back in its proper place. And if the kids want somebody to play with or need to know how to do something, don't know how something works or anything, that's what I do. I kind of step in and help them out. I like being here. All the exhibits are fun. I like, you know, playing with the kids and engaging with them. I taught a kid how to play checkers a few weeks ago. That was really fun, you know, teaching kids how to do stuff and just being there and kind of, you know, playing with them and stuff. And that's a really nice experience. And you know, they got a lot of cool stuff here too. I enjoy all the people that I work with. They're all very positive people, and it's overall been a great experience for me.
My internship, I have been the assistant instructor for the typing class or keyboarding class. And basically what I've been doing is when the clients come in, I'll do a quick evaluation on them and I'll see where they are as far as their typing experience and things like that go. If it's a new client, they'll come in and I will evaluate them, and I will go over a questionnaire with them and ask them what their goals and experiences are, what they're looking forward to learning in the typing class, and then I will observe them and watch their skills as they do the evaluation. My future plans and goals, actually I hope to be here at Addie McBride. It's been a very rewarding and humbling experience, and so I'm looking forward to actually hopefully being here in the future.
As the director of the Office of Vocational Rehab for the Blind, I would like to personally thank our Executive Director, Mr. Chris Howard, Congressman Harper, every business and organization that gave our kids the opportunity to have this once-in-a-lifetime experience. I say thank you, especially to our Addie McBride Center and all of the counselors in the OVRB family.